So thank you guys so much for coming back to my channel. If you are new, hello, I am Yasmin. If you have not already, please like and subscribe. All right, so Aquarius, we're going to go ahead and get started with your reading. We're going to see what's going to come out here for you today. This is going to be for Aquarius. This is for Aquarius. All right, let's get your overall mood or your theme. This is for Aquarius. Aquarius. Okay. Aquarius, first card that comes out for you is Focus. This card actually came out for Virgo earlier today, okay? And then it's Pursuit. This is nice. So that means that someone is coming after you in a really good way. Someone has their eye on you here with Focus. I just feel like this year is just going to be your year, okay? I feel like for the next few years, actually, is maybe it'll slowly get better, slowly develop for you. But I do see that there is someone who's very, very interested in you, and I do see that their eye is only on you, and they're going to be coming after you, okay? Not in a weird way, but in a really good way. And I also see you getting a lot of things accomplished in 2024. So let's go ahead. Let's get a tea leaf oracle. This is going to be for Aquarius. Thank you. At the bottom of the deck, dog far away. It says a distant friend is thinking of you. So you do have someone that is thinking of you that may not be around or close to you or something like that. Now, you had a card that said June. It's not necessarily a message, but it's giving you a timing here that something major could happen around that time. You could also be dealing with who? Who's in June? Is it Cancer? Is it Leo, Cancer? No, I think it's either Aries or Cancer, I believe. I may be wrong. I apologize. Or it could be Taurus. Taurus, I believe. You could be dealing with a Taurus or a Cancer. But either way, we do have something about June here, okay? Let's go ahead. Let's get one more. And this is going to be for Aquarius. Aquarius. All right. Hurricane season is at the bottom of the deck. We'll talk about that in a minute. But you have an invitation is coming. An invitation is coming. Now, that could be in June, okay? Because that's when a lot of parties happening. Now, this is also a love offer. This is just, I'm going to get a lot off of this with the tarot. But remember, this is what you are going to experience, okay? So to me, I feel like it's going to be significant. Usually, it's not going to come out that an invitation is coming when it has something to do with, like, your nephew graduating, okay? You probably already know that that's going to happen anyway. So when you see an invitation is coming, this is letting me know that there's going to be something very significant here, okay, that's going to be going down. So let's go ahead. Let's get into the reading. Let's see what comes out here for Aquarius. Let's see. This is for Aquarius. Let's see, Aquarius. Wow, you got a lot of cards that pop out. First card is the Ten of Pentacles. You also have the Sun. Wow. I mean, I'm telling you, I told you this yesterday in your reading that, right now you are just so favored by the cosmos at the moment. Four of Wands. Can you see that there's celebration with this Sun? And you also see it here with the Four of Wands. Okay. Now, I'm not going to say that everything about your life is sweet. I'm not going to go there. I'm not that type of reader. I will never, come to you and pretend that I don't think that there's problems here. I'm going to channel at the end of this reading, by the way. I'm just reading the cards right now. I'm going to channel and see what could come in that has nothing to do with what I can see here on the table. This looks amazing. I mean, if you see it for yourself. I mean, you see here with the Ten of Pentacles, it talks about, establishing yourself, okay, financially. Even when it comes down to a connection, you are establishing yourself. And how are you feeling about it? At the heart of your reading is the Sun. You're overjoyed. You're happy. There's a sense of well-being here. Okay, this feels good. This feels good. And the Four of Wands is a sense of community. It's a sense of support system. There's someone that's behind you, that's supporting you. There's people that are supporting you. You feel more grounded and more stable because you got the Ten of Pentacles and the Four of Wands, definitely stable, okay? And then having something to celebrate. Now, we're going to go back to that invitation is coming. It makes sense because the Four of Wands does talks about a celebration, a celebratory event. And so we're going to find out what that could be, okay? I'm going to pull some more cards and see what it could be. Now, I want to talk about where you could be right now as far as your love life. I do feel like that is going to be a big thing for you this year. However, right now, I only see that you guys are focusing on your working career and on your family. You may not have too much action going on right now. There may not be too much that's happening right now. So I do see, this looks a little crooked on my end. Hold on, let me make sure. Right now, it's just you in your job, you working, getting things done, okay? And I also feel like you're putting more attention into yourself, more time into yourself. People looking for you is so funny because you're the opposite of the sun. I feel like for a lot of you, this talks about you guys, people seeing you, and you're like, I don't want to be seen. I don't want anyone to see me. I want to be left alone, right? And it's like the universe is like, nope, that's not going to happen. You're not going to get left alone here. You got a lot to accomplish. You're out there. You're exposed. People can see you. It's that type of stuff. And I feel like you're going to enjoy it eventually in the future. You may not enjoy all that attention right now, but I do see in the future you're going to appreciate a lot of compliments here. But I also see with the sun, it talks about a sense of healing. You getting back on track with, with your life, whatever you've been experiencing, where you've been feeling alone or a little depleted. I'm hearing the word depleted. The sun is rejuvenating you. It is healing you in a sense. And like I said, you got a lot of fourth house energy, which talks about family and comfortability. So, again, when was the last time you had a bad reading? I don't remember. I do not remember when the last time you had a bad read. This looks really, really good. Let's go ahead. Let's keep going. This is going to be for Aquarius. I will say, though, you had hurricane season at the bottom of the deck. I'm going to tell you before it comes out what I feel this could mean. Okay? Something that has okay, remember, house is people who are closer to you. Family members, people that you live with. That is going to be the area of transformation. And it could be a little turbulence. We'll find out. You got the Ten of Wands here. Oof. You got two that fell out. Oh my God. I'm not going to take it, but you had the Queen of Wands hitting that Sun card. That is crazy. Ah, got it. Remember I used the word, I said exposed. Damn. Damn. I want to make sure I remind you guys in every reading that I do prediction readings. Some things are absolutely amazing and some things are not. It doesn't feel good. And for a lot of you, this could be someone that you are living with or someone that you are with, that you find something out because someone is exposed. You are exposed. I see you. I see what you're doing. Whether it's something with your household, whether it's something dealing with a lover or whatever it is. And I feel like it's family. It's something dealing with a family setting for most of you. And if you have if you're married or if it's something long term and you are with a spouse or someone that you've shared your life with for a very long time, you're going to find something out that is going to be not so good. It's not saying that you're going to divorce It's not saying, part of the Queen of Swords. I mean, you can say it's a cutting away, but in this reading, it doesn't necessarily mean cutting away. It is, somebody got a very verbal, a horrific verbal lashing because of what they found out. And that is what I'm saying, because I see a very defensive energy on your end. You're very defensive. You do not want to talk about it. You don't want to. And see what I'm saying? I totally forgot, because that's the hurricane season. This is something that happens that someone, it's like, oh, this was an accident. It was a mistake. Someone is going to keep saying it. It's a mistake. And you're like, no, you were two-faced it. You made me believe something that wasn't true. Or it's not even that. I've been with you this long. Oh, you're going to give it to them. And they're going to be really saying it's a mistake, please. They're going to be almost pleading with you for you not to react the way that I see you reacting. I see that it's not going to be nice. And I feel like some of you already have the suspicion, or before it's exposed, you're going to have this suspicion that something was going on. You're going to be like, oh, this person, something's off. Okay. Like I said, it's mostly dealing with a family or someone who's close to you. Yes, it could be a lover, but I'm just going to keep it broad, a little bit broader, because it can happen in areas outside of romance. Eight of Swords. Damn, this is crazy, because I see a lot of fighting in somebody's house. Why am I seeing fighting in the home? I'm seeing fighting in the home. You see her face? She just feels disgusted. Someone feels like she feels disgusted. Someone feels disgusted here. I'm going to be channeling later, so I'm going to get a little bit deeper into it, but I'm telling you what the cards are saying verbatim. Okay? I am seeing a lot of misunderstandings, a lot of disagreements. That's that hurricane season. And it says ahead. You get it? So some of you may not experience this because you're not necessarily in a long term or in that type of energy. You may experience something a little bit minor with someone that you may meet, and it's a misunderstanding. But it may not be an all right out explosion the way that I see this here, where someone is just like, this wasn't an accident. You knew what you were doing, right? It's that type of thing. And now, there's a lot of tension in the house, whoever you're living. Feels like someone that you're living with, where there's a lot of tension in the house, and you're like, oh, I can't really say anything, or I got to be careful about the way that I move. Not necessarily you, but your person is feeling that way. It could be you or your person. Someone here is definitely feeling that way. Oh, I got to be careful about, the way I move around the house. Let's go ahead. Let's keep going. I do see that someone's attempting to apologize for what they've done. I do see that, where someone is attempting to apologize because they don't like the separation. They don't like the lack of communication. They don't like the distancing that's happening between you and them. They are not liking that at all. Chariot. Oh my goodness. I don't know what the hell that you're doing. I don't know what you're doing for your work, but this looks good. This looks good. You're definitely going places with that Chariot, okay? And it could be part of the invitation. So you get invited to some type of expo, some type of either expo or some type of event where you're able to present something, or you're going to be around other people that do what you do. So I feel like you could get invited in that way as far as your work and career. A lot of you are going to find out that the person that you were with or the person that you are with or will be with, or however you want to put it, somebody is come running back to you. I'm telling you right now, if you're separated and this already happened and you've already been at a separation, somebody is running back, honey. This Chariot card is like, they are on the move. Remember when I said that they're going to say, babe, this was a mistake. This was a mistake. I kind of do. I never say begging because I'm not here trying to, stroke your ego. Okay? Not trying to stroke your ego. I'm just telling you what I see. It really does look like this person is wanting to change their ways. They need to change their ways. They know that they can lose you. That's the problem. Like, this person knows that they can lose you. And I do see where has been a disconnect. Maybe some of you guys may have separated or you haven't been with them for whatever reason. Somebody just runs right back on in here. They are on wheels. But they are very reckless. They have a lot of reckless behavior. And that's what's so unfortunate, because you're dealing with someone who, and I'm serious when I say this, they don't even think about their own health when they're dealing with other people out here in these streets. Okay. But I do see that this person is definitely, remember when I saw earlier, look at this. Remember, this came out of your reading. Pursuit. I totally forgot that was there. Doesn't this look the same thing? Or Pursuit looks the same way as this Chariot, the picture on there? I'm telling you, somebody is after you. And I'm not saying in a weird, crazy way, but someone is going to be hunting you down because you are the only person that they see. Remember, we saw focus in the beginning of this reading. You see how it all comes together? They know they made a mistake, but for you, you're saying, I can't trust you. And there's still discord. Okay? Let's go ahead. Let's get your last card, and then we're going to channel a little bit. This is going to be for Aquarius. Ooh, look at that Six of Cups. Told you. Somebody from the past. And I'm telling you, for you, you're just like, I would look like a fool if I get back up with you. This is what you're saying. Like, I don't know if you're thinking about what other people are going to think of you. It could be that, but it could also be what you feel. You feel like there's no integrity in this relationship. You feel like this person is not going to be able to change, even if they're begging, because that's what they're doing. Baby, they are like begging. You're like, no, you are unfaithful. You always been unfaithful. You always been a liar. Some of you are dealing with a Virgo, by the way. They're going to end up at your door. I'm saying that they're going to end up at your door. I don't really see that this is someone that's calling you on the phone. I feel like this is someone who's literally knocking at your door. And they have become obsessed with trying to get you back, or they're going to become obsessed with trying to get you back. That pursuit energy is thick as hell in this reading. And I'm saying this because I'm telling you what you're going to experience. And again, I'm not stroking your ego. You don't want any parts of it, though. And this is going to break them down. This is going to destroy them. It's like no good for you, right? I mean, what do you want Aquarius to do? Okay? So that's what I'm saying. Because remember, Aquarius, you are coming across a soulmate. This could be you closing a chapter on someone who you've been trying to close a chapter on for a very long time. And this is going to happen for a lot of you. Now I'm going to go ahead and channel a little bit. So just give me a second, please. I'm seeing that for some of you that you are going to be going through your house and you're going to be seeing some things that you have not, I don't know if you're cleaning. I don't know if you're going through some things that are bringing back memories. It does not mean anything to do with romance. I just see that you guys are like rummaging through things. I don't know what you're doing. I don't know if you're cleaning up or throwing things out, but it is taking you back. You are in a reminiscing energy. All of a sudden, I don't know, you're hearing music or you're smelling something. It's something about you're hearing music or smelling, and it's taking you back to 2010, take you back to 2012, whatever. And it's a really, really good feeling. And that's another thing that's letting you know that you're entering into a new stage, a new age, because of these memories that you're having. I'm also seeing that someone is trying to decide if they want to buy a fur coat. Random, but that's what I see. Some of you guys are trying, or fur like. Somebody is trying to decide if they want to buy a fur like coat. I do see you guys being invited somewhere. I see you out in the backyard, but it is not necessarily a family's house. There is a wooden fence in particular, a wooden fence, and there's just nothing but green grass. There's no patio. It is like just wooden fence and just the grass. Someone has on a yellow hat or will have on a yellow hat. I keep hearing spring, spring, spring. Be careful with the way you drive. Be careful with driving. It's not you. It's not you, but you may see an accident or see someone almost get into an accident. So just be careful of speeding cars around you. I'm hearing a baby crying. I don't know if this is your child, but I'm hearing a child crying. I don't see this baby being in the physical. A baby girl. I'm seeing that someone had an injury because they fell off a bunk bed and they have a scar on their thigh. I'm seeing that some of you are starting to have dreams. You guys are starting to have prophetic dreams. So some things that you're dreaming are actually starting to happen sooner. So it's like, with me, I will have a dream and it may happen 5 years later. With you, you guys are going to start dreaming about things and you're going to start seeing it on television or hearing people talk about it. Some of you are starting to have this thing with fire or a fireplace where you need a fire, you need to be around fire, or you want to get a fireplace, or you need to have a fireplace where you stay or live. I'm seeing a Jeep truck, burgundy Jeep truck. I'm seeing a woman, very beautiful woman. Don't know if this is someone that you're interested in or if this is you. Someone who is light caramel. I don't know what her nationality is. And her hair is in a French roll. It's not the old French roll, but it kind of looks like that. It looks a little like someone is into retro. Someone is in some type of retro kind of thing. With a white dress with a collar, with the neck that kind of, it looks like the neck is looks like a flower or something. Something her neck line. I don't know how to describe it, but it's a white dress. Last one. I'm hearing beware of the gate. I don't know what that means. Is it a swinging gate? Is it a swinging gate? Or is it like keep your gate closed? Somebody have a tendency to not lock a gate or something like that, I'm hearing. Okay. All right. That's what I'm getting for you guys. Thank you, Aquarius. Thank you guys so much for coming back to my channel. Again, if you guys are new, please like and subscribe. If you are interested in a personal reading, all of that is below. I love you guys. Thank you so much for being so supportive, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye, guys.